Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, a La Crosse Area Alliance is hoping to bring hope to local women living with lupus. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. We will get to that story shortly, but first, some of the counties in our viewing area are under a winter storm warning. Meteorologist Eric Dean is tracking those systems and he has more. Eric?
Hey, that's right, Emily. Good evening and good evening, everybody. We have an update to the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory that's out, and this just dropped in within the past 2 minutes, if you will. Buffalo County is now under the winter weather advisory. This begins at 3 o'clock in the morning. You can see as we take a look at the maps behind me, the areas shaded in purple. So Pepin County, Trempealeau County, Monroe County, Juneau, Adams, and now Buffalo County is now under the winter weather advisory. And this begins at 3 a.m. Monday morning. Some places could see around an inch of snow, accumulation near 1/5 of an inch, wind gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Now, the other part to this, the area shaded in pink, that is a winter storm warning. Again, this begins at 3 o'clock. Some places could see 1 to 3 inches of snow, ice accumulation between 1/5 to 2/5 of an inch, wind gusts near 40 miles per hour. So not only is snow the main contender, but also blowing snow. But right now we have clear skies out there. 35 degrees is the current temperature, but with winds out of the east-southeast at 10 miles per hour, it feels like 27 degrees. As we take a look at temperatures across the viewing area, we are in the 20s and 30s, mid to upper 20s from Ladysmith down to Eau Claire. Winona, good evening to you guys. You're at 30 degrees. 39 is the temperature in Decorah, but Decorah, your feels like temperature is 32. Ladysmith, your feels like temperature is 16. Now, coming up in the first warn forecast, we're going to have a sneak peek of radar. We are going to keep an eye on that system as it pushes its way through in the evening and overnight hours, so we're going to time everything out hour by hour, so you definitely do not want to miss that.
All right, now's a good time to get the first alert weather,
yes,
right?
It is.
First warn.
First warn weather.
My bad.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Eric.
You bet.
And now to our top story. It's known as a woman's disease. Lupus is an autoimmune condition that affects nearly 1.3 million American women. Women with lupus are often told they can't start a family, until now.
We can get you a spoon.
4 walls and a roof may be the foundation of a house.
I require milk. Okay.
But it's not a home without a mother's love.
So you're gonna get a good grade?
For Nicole Chetta, it's paved with loss.
My husband and I wanted to have children, and I suffered 2 miscarriages. I felt a lot of guilt because we knew that it most likely had to do with my lupus being active.
At 17, Nicole was diagnosed with this autoimmune disease.
I was working outside all day long, and I developed a rash across my nose and cheeks.
At its worst, this chronic illness isn't forgiving.
This immune system attacking just about any tissue in our body.
So you can imagine how difficult it is to live with.
My 2 biggest issues are a clotting disorder that I've developed, and also my kidneys are being attacked, and I'm at stage 2 kidney disease right now.
Nicole's not the only one. 90% of patients who hear this diagnosis from their doctor are women.
So what are you working on in gymnastics tonight?
Many of
Is
them
it leg day?
looking to start a family.
Yeah? You know what I thought was a whole plan figured out for my life. It was really pretty devastating to know that I couldn't do those things, and if I did, I was going to get sick and sicker.
Researchers don't completely understand lupus, but one local group is looking to change that.
Primary care providers could learn something, a patient could learn something, people's sort of family could learn something about these challenges.
The local Lupus Alliance donated $25,000 to the American College of Rheumatology. Their goal?
Noelle is 33 years old and has lupus.
Create educational videos for women with lupus that want to get pregnant.
So we had a patient representative from the local area, we had a scientist from the local area, and then we also hired a graphic design company to create these videos from the local area to try to keep as much of this money in the local area as possible.
For women like Nicole, each video is a symbol of hope.
My son Liam was born, you know, it was the greatest feeling ever, but I felt like I'd kind of beat lupus. So at least for a little bit.
It's a reminder that building a family is possible.
Even with having lupus, I could not be more blessed. I have the family that I always wanted.
Reporting in Holman, Dua Strar, News 8 Now.
Thanks, Dua. And you can find those educational videos on the local Lupus Alliance's YouTube page. And coming up this week, a conversation on education. La Crosse School District Superintendent Aaron Engel and BizNews publisher Vicki Markson will talk enrollment, budget issues, and community relations in the La Crosse School District in a moderated conversation this week. That program runs from 7 until 8 in the evening on Wednesday at the Lunda Center at Western Technical College. Anyone in the public can attend, or you can jump on virtually. We'll post more information about the community event on our website. That is news8000.com. And as you grow older, it's important to prepare for what comes next. Causeway Caregivers in La Crosse wants to help with its Before the After event. You can attend on March 6th from 10 in the morning until noon at the Good Shepherd Lutheran Church. There will be people there to help you prepare obituaries, power of attorney, and wills. Residents of Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Iowa can attend, but you do have to register. You can do that on their website or by calling the number on your screen. We will post more information for you at news8000.com. And spring is almost here, and Horse Sense is looking for a new herd of volunteers. Based in La Crosse, it's a therapeutic horseback riding program for those with and without disabilities. Spring session in the barn starts up on March 13th, and they're looking for volunteers to get the program going. The executive director says their goal is to make horseback riding available for anyone.
Horse Sense offers a scholarship program on where we discount the rate of tuition to make it affordable for them to ride, because we really believe in making our lessons accessible to everybody.
So there are plenty of roles volunteers can take on. Those include being a horse leader, helping with lessons, and assisting the riders. And you don't necessarily need horse experience to help. If you'd like to learn more or sign up, we've posted a link for you on our website. That's again news8000.com. And it's week 0 for robotics students, giving them a chance to get in gear for the season at Sparta's Meadowview Middle School. High schoolers on robotics teams all work together on different teams, working to design, build, program, market, and drive the robot. One Holman High School senior says it's exciting to watch it all come together.
I work on programming how it works, and when I actually see it working, it really makes me happy. So like just making accomplishments and being able to work with the robot.
So the robots are judged based on how they perform and how well it fits the rule book. And about 11 different high schools participated today. Coming up on News 8 Now this weekend, they're loving it. A Wisconsin couple found love at a Racine McDonald's, and years later, the fast food chain is helping them celebrate. We'll find out about that later. But first, 5th graders showcase their artistic talents at a local winery. A look at their creations coming up next.
During the President's Day sale at Home Furniture, everything is on sale. This table and stools are now just $4.99 and get 6-year special financing with no money down and no minimum purchase, plus free shipping. The President's Day sale at Home Furniture ends Monday.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford Tough truck can do for you. Now, get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Hello, I'm Christy Halenka, Reading Program Chair at Viterbo University. Viterbo is proud to serve our area communities by providing programs that produce quality educators and leadership in our schools. Viterbo University is once again partnering with News 8 to recognize outstanding classroom teachers in the area. We look forward to working with generations of teachers and change agents for years to come. Do you know a top-notch teacher? Then go online to news8000.com or write to this address.
For a limited time at Home Sleep Express, get a king-size mattress for the price of a queen. This Luxuria King mattress is now just $6.99, plus 5-year interest-free financing. King for the price of a queen at Home Sleep Express.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
28 talented 5th graders got the chance to hang up their artwork at a local winery. Today, the artists themselves got to pay their artwork a visit. This creative group of 5th graders are from Prairie View Elementary School. For the past couple months, they've been working on creating original animal pieces using colored pencil and paint. One 5th grader said she chose her animal after seeing it in a wild animal themed calendar.
My art piece is a lynx, and it's just made out of plain tempera paint and colored pencils. I'm really happy because I love when people see what I do.
So today was the final day that the 5th graders' artwork will be on display at El Morro, and the Prairie View art teacher, Amy Wink, says she couldn't be more proud of her students.
This is just a great place to display student work. So many people come to El Morro every week to enjoy the atmosphere and to have their artwork on display here. All these people admiring it. It's such an honor for these kids to have their work on display at a place like this.
El Morro Winery features artwork from new artists every month. And coming up on News 8 Now at 10, looking after your heart.
And we have a winter storm warning in effect for the central and northern part of the viewing area. Winter weather advisory is also in effect as well. We'll break everything down on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
Retirement is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, so you need to get it right. At Gillespie & Associates, we'll design a plan so you can retire on your terms. I'm Private Wealth Advisor Tim Gillespie, and I'm here to help.
Where does electricity come from? It comes from here. And here. And here. At Xcel Energy, we work to keep that energy reliable and safe by constantly monitoring and protecting the grid. Because while it's important where electricity comes from, we're just as focused on getting it where it's going safely. This is how the future is made.
102.7 WKBH.
Hey, it's Kelly Wild from Magna Media, and I've been getting inklings. My wife Susie telling me that 102.7 WKBH is on all over the place. Well, now the results are in, and thank you very much. Out of all the radio stations in La Crosse County, you made 102.7 WKBH number one.
Time for Downey McBride to go to work. Y'all gotta sniff this stuff. Whoop, whoop. Smells great, Downey.
Cul-de-sacs.
Downey Unstoppable. You gotta sniff it to believe it.
Extremist Dan Kelly wants abortion banned, even in cases of rape, incest, and the health of the mother. For years, Kelly was on the payroll of a radical anti-abortion group working to take away women's rights. On the court, Kelly will uphold Wisconsin's 1849 criminal abortion ban that strips women of their freedom to make personal decisions on abortion. Dan Kelly, an extremist who doesn't care about us.
It's time for the final vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce winners in each category on April 3rd. Vote for your favorite business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
At Gillespie & Associates, we're invested in this community because it's our community, and it's our mission to help you plan your financial future so you can retire with more confidence. To see if you're on track to your financial goals, call Gillespie & Associates today.
20th Annual Early Bird Home Show lowest prices of the year on 2023 projects. Only at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse. Get started today.
Over 36 million people suffer from migraines and headaches each year. UW Health is looking to help with its new Headache Medicine Fellowship Program. That's a partnership with the University of Illinois with a one-year fellowship that will help providers become specialists. Fellows in the program will learn about treatment options, including medications, Botox treatments, and even remedies like exercise. One UW Health expert says a lot of migraine sufferers often feel neglected.
To be able to provide a program that trains individuals with that compassionate caring is critically important to healthcare in our region.
So it's available for physicians in any specialty who may treat headaches. UW Health hopes this program will bring more helpers into the workforce. Heart Health Month is winding down, but heart disease is still the leading cause of death in women. While it is a common perception that mainly men are affected, women experience it too, and many of the symptoms are similar. Some of those symptoms include a tight chest and shortness of breath. One UW Health cardiologist says that many women ignore those symptoms.
Most common I hear on patients who are coming to the emergency room, they say, I thought it was a heartburn, or I thought it was an indigestion, or I thought it was just a muscle ache.
And last year, more women than men visited the UW Health emergency departments for chest pain. That's over 3,000 compared to over 2,900 men. Well, we had a beautiful break from the snow today here in La Crosse.
Small break.
Small break, but I hear the winter weather is far from over.
Right, especially as we go into the overnight hours, and we do have advisories that kick in starting at 3 a.m. So let's go ahead and hit the maps, shall we? First of all, winter weather advisory in effect for the areas shaded in purple. So this is Pepin County, Buffalo County, you are now in it, Trempealeau, Monroe, Juneau, and Adams. This winter weather advisory starts at 3 o'clock in the morning. Around 1 inch of snow, not out of the question. Ice accumulation near 1/5 of an inch, and then wind gusts as high as 35 miles per hour. Take a look here at the winter storm warning. So this is the area shaded in pink. Again, this begins at 3 a.m. 1 to 3 inches of snow, not out of the question. I think that 2 to 3 inch range will be in our extreme northern zones, northern Chippewa County over towards portions of Rusk County. Again, this starts at 3 a.m. Ice accumulation near 1/5 to 2/5 of an inch. Wind gusts will be near 40 miles per hour. So don't forget for weather anytime, day or night. Make sure you have that free News 8000 First Warn weather app on your device to receive that latest information. We have clear skies, 35 degrees is the current temperature. It feels like 27 out there with winds out of the east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. We made it to 40 today after a morning start of 7, so that diurnal cycle was just huge today. 37 and 18 is where we should be for this time of year. Eau Claire, you guys are at 29 degrees. It feels like 20 out there. Winds are out of the east at 9 miles per hour. So here's the Dean's List for the evening and overnight hours. That rain and fog, that's going to pick up as we go into the overnight hours. The advisories, they're going to kick in at 3 o'clock this morning, and by Thursday, we're going to be much cooler. We're talking highs back into the upper 20s to low 30s. So here's a look at the radar scan right now. We have a clean sweep across the Cooley region, but our next weather maker, it's knocking on our doors just to the south of Mason City. So here's your setup. We have an area of low pressure. It's this guy right here. So follow me as we go into the next several hours with this, because one thing this is doing now is this producing severe thunderstorm warnings, even tornado warnings just to the east of Oklahoma City near the Norman, Oklahoma area. Now, we're not going to see that. What we will see with this system is we'll go on the northern end of this low pressure system and watch what happens as we go into the morning hours. There's La Crosse right here. You see this area shaded in purple. That's where you have that wintry mix that we were talking about. A lot of this will produce some ice. It will transition into snow as we go into the late morning, early afternoon hours. We'll get on the back end of that, and that's what's going to allow that wind to shift out of the north. So the bottom line, if you have plans tomorrow morning, please allow yourself extra time to get from point A to point B. Let's time everything out hour by hour, shall we? By 2 a.m., we'll see temperatures in the 20s and 30s. There's that ice line right here. So keep an eye on this by 4 a.m. from Red Wing to, let's say, the Volk Field area. You'll start to see the ice then. By 7 a.m., Ladysmith, Eau Claire, Black River Falls, you'll see it. As we go to the 10 o'clock hour, that trend continues for Ladysmith and Eau Claire. Then it will transition to snow as we go into the afternoon hours. And then by the 6, 7 o'clock time frame, it's out of here. We'll see temperatures staying in the mid to upper 30s. Now, in terms of accumulation, here's the thinking right now. This is the latest computer model. I do agree with that 1 to 3 inch from Eau Claire to Ladysmith. I think the heaviest band will be just north of Eau Claire in Chippewa County as well as Rusk County. 1 to 2 in Black River Falls and Sparta. I agree with that. Anything below that, it's going to be rain. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be 100% rain, but I'm saying we could see a few flurries with this as well, but I think the majority of it will be rain. In terms of ice, I agree with this as well. From Sparta to Volk Field and points north is where that heaviest ice band will be. So the details of the First Warn forecast for tonight, mostly cloudy skies. The rain and fog chance will be the rule as we go into the overnight hours. Winds will be out of the southeast at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we'll see temperatures hovering right around 36, 37 degrees. We'll keep the rain chance in the forecast in the morning hours and then also in the early afternoon hours, and it will stay mostly cloudy as we go into the evening hours. That takes us into the next 8 days. Tuesday we go to 41. Wednesday we go to 41. We'll do 10 cooler for Thursday. Some places won't even see that. Some places will see temperatures staying in the upper 20s. We go back into the mid 30s for Friday and Saturday. Low 40s for Sunday and Monday. One thing to note about Thursday, it's March 2nd. It's also my favorite author's birthday, Dr. Seuss.
That's fun. I like the little hat that you had on.
You know, I used to have cat in a hat socks.
You don't anymore?
No, I got a hole in one of them.
Oh, you should order some.
I do.
Rapid order.
I should.
Yeah. All right.
In a few days.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
All right, and now it's time to announce the chosen Picturing Our Community photo for the week. This week's winner is Kendra Brown of Stoddard with The Early Bird Gets the Worm. Every week, we pick a photo to be shared in a gallery on our website at news8000.com and socially on our News 8 Now Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram. If you would like to participate, just head to news8000.com, click on Submit Photos and Videos under the Home tab, and then click on Picturing Our Community and enter your photo. A new winner will be chosen every Friday, announced Sunday night, and then showcased online Monday morning. And coming up in sports, the Wisconsin Badgers are trying to keep their March Madness hopes alive, and the Bucks keep winning. Check out the highlights from their 14th win in a row. Kate is in next with sports.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. At Mayo Clinic Health System, get personalized specialty care with access to experts from orthopedics to neurosurgery and cardiology to cancer care, all close to home.
During the President's Day event at PM Sleep Center, save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Hi, I'm Ben Phillips, President and CEO of Phillips Outdoor Services. Great companies are made up of great people. We work hard to create a culture that people want to be a part of.
What makes Phillips unique to me is that I never come into work feeling like a number. Ben, Brianna, Tyler, everybody in the office, they really just make coming in every day enjoyable, and I think that's really important.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
It's the 25th Annual Polar Plunge, Saturday, March 4th at the Black River Beach in La Crosse. Help raise money for the Special Olympics Wisconsin. Registration begins at 8:30 a.m. with opening ceremonies at 11. The La Crosse Leopold Days celebration takes place March 4th at the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge Visitor Center.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
During the President's Day event at PM Sleep Center, save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
We're just days away from March, and you know what that means? Madness. The only problem is the Badgers are on the fringe, a bubble team that needs all the wins they can get, but they were in a tough environment on the road taking on Michigan. And the Wolverines, they're also a bubble team fighting for a spot. What a great outfit out of this kid. All right, let's go to the second half. Badgers trail by 5. Connor Essegian finds Max Klesmit beyond the arc. He finds the bottom of the net. Badgers down 2. Now we're tied. Klesmit pulls up for 3 and banks it in. Badgers go up 3 and the bench is loving it. Now Wisconsin down 1 with less than 30 to go. And Essegian goes to the hoop, gets the shot to fall. Badgers up 1, now up 3. Michigan hoping for a miracle. Hunter Dickinson from deep and somehow gets it to fall. We're all tied. This game is going to overtime. And in overtime, it was all Michigan. They outscored Wisconsin 19-11, and the Badgers fall in a much-needed game. All right, the Badgers are now 8-10 in conference play, and with just 2 games left, their odds of making it into the tournament is very slim. All right, switching gears to the NBA, the Bucks are still riding their big win streak, and we're looking for number 14 in a row as they hosted the Phoenix Suns earlier this afternoon at Pfizer Forum. Giannis ruled out in this game. Suns still without Kevin Durant, but you know who stepped up big today? Jrue Holiday. Look at him already making plays just seconds into the game. All right, first quarter, Bucks trail, but Holiday says it doesn't matter that it's Sunday. The bank is open. Milwaukee on top. Second quarter, Bucks up 2. Holiday backing down Chris Paul, makes the turn up the lane, gets it to fall and extends Milwaukee's lead. All right, jumping to the fourth quarter. Lopez setting the screen. Holiday pulling up from 3, money. And then again, Lopez on the screen, but this time Grayson Allen's going to find the big man wide open for 3. He's not afraid to shoot it. That's good. Bucks trail by just 2. But the Suns would stay out in front. Paul throws it up to DeAndre Ayton. That's too easy for him. Bud calls a timeout as Milwaukee goes back down 8. And that timeout is exactly what they needed. They find the former Sun, Jay Crowder, wide open in the corner. Nothing but net. Bucks down 3, now down 2. Joe Ingles driving, finds Drew Holiday under the basket. The layup's good. We're all tied at 96. And then still tied with 30 seconds to go. Middleton passes to Lopez. He goes off the glass. That gives the Bucks the lead. And the Suns had one last chance, but Booker would turn it over. Milwaukee gets the win, 104-101, a win that means a little more to a new member of the team.
Obviously, I just want to get the win. I didn't care how I played individually. I told the guys that. I just want to get the win. I felt like it was just a pivotal win for just for my mental, just moving forward.
All right, well, that's 14 in a row. Holiday led the way with 33 points. Lopez added 22. Next up from Milwaukee, Tuesday on the road against the Nets. All right, and the Timberwolves, they were on the road tonight taking on the Warriors. Anthony Edwards getting ready early in this one. How about Naz Reid going to the hoop and scoring? He'd have a career-high 30 points. Timberwolves up 11 now, but they get a little sloppy. Jordan Poole with the steal. He'd go coast to coast, slams it in. Coach Finch not very happy about that one. First half winding down. Klay Thompson's going to give the Warriors the lead going into the break. A nice buzzer beater there. Minnesota down 2. And then late in the game, it was all Golden State. Got the crowd into it, and Minnesota couldn't quite claw their way back. 109-104 the final. All right, to the ice, the Minnesota Wild hosting the Columbus Blue Jackets. Down 2-0 in the third period, but Ryan Hartman goes inside and Kirill Kaprizov works his magic, finds the net and cuts that lead in half. Minnesota has some life. And then minutes later on the power play, the puck gets kicked out to Kaprizov all alone, and he makes them pay. Just like that, we're all tied going to overtime, and in overtime, just check out the passing by the Wild. Down low to Addison, that leaves Kaprizov wide open. Finds the goal, and it's over. A hat trick for Kaprizov as the Wild get the win 3-2 in overtime. That's all I've got for now, but come back tomorrow for a look at the Brewers as spring training is in full swing. We'll be right back.
At Stanton Optical, independent eye doctors are available for eye exams whenever you need one. You should have seen me before I got mine. You're so quiet. Are you mad at me? Book your free same-day eye exam at Stanton Optical today.
Closeouts and clearances, deals and sales, pickup or delivery. It's tax return season at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop great prices on Ashley, Pat Hamper, and Best Craft Furnishings. Buy sectionals, sofas, and recliners with power options. Accessorize with pieces like lamps, hanging art, and the area's largest selection of rugs. Winter is the best time to get cozy in a new mattress. Try out hybrid, double-sided, and all-foam mattresses on an adjustable base today. Family and veteran-owned, Black River Furniture and Cabin Outlet, Black River Falls.
Nobody thinks about their sewer or drain until it's too late, and oftentimes, problems that do arise can cause major damage to your home, property, and your family's health. Why not treat your plumbing right and choose Maxwell White? For just $99, we'll perform a camera inspection of your drain, looking for any potential problems that may arise in the future. So don't wait until you're in over your head. Call the fast, reliable professionals at Maxwell White.
Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Ever leave your clothes in the dryer and find a wrinkled mess? Try Downy Wrinkle Guard Fabric Softener. Wrinkle Guard penetrates deep into fibers, leaving clothes so soft, wrinkles don't want to stick around. Make mornings smoother with Downy Wrinkle Guard Fabric Softener.
Penny,
Yes, Sheldon.
are you familiar with the workings of an internal combustion engine?
No, Sheldon.
There's a problem with your check engine light.
No, it's working just fine.
According to the owner's manual, when your check engine light is illuminated, you should take your car to Sleepy Hollow immediately.
Your home of GM certified parts and service. Sleepy Hollow, your tri-state dealer. We can say that now. Viroqua, Caledonia, and now Cresco, Iowa.
It's time for the final vote for Best of La Crosse County. Vote in each category now through February 28th. We'll announce winners in each category on April 3rd. Vote for your favorite business today at bestoflacrossecounty.com. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We did the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $400 at LensCrafters, over $200 at Walmart, and over $150 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Sometimes love can be found in the strangest of places. For one Wisconsin couple, it happened to be in the line at a Racine McDonald's 27 years ago. Mark pulled into the parking lot at this McDonald's just off of Green Bay Road in Racine. Little did he know the decision would change his life. That's where he met his now wife, Cindy.
She said hi to me and she smiled. And when she smiled, I was like, man, wow. She is beautiful.
Way too kind.
No, I mean, I was like stricken, man. She was beautiful.
The two grabbed their respective orders and went on their way until they turned around and decided to exchange phone numbers. Cindy even kept the notepad, and every year since on February 9th, she's had a date at noon at the same restaurant with her McDonald's guy.
We never said anything to each other. We just always showed up. At noon at this McDonald's. Well, there were years I was like, oh, he better show up if he forgets. And
no, we never have,
without
though.
fail, we've
no,
never
we've never had. We've always just both shown up and had lunch without even reminding each other anything.
The chance encounter has led to more than just an annual lunch date. Cindy and Mark married in 1999 and now have 3 kids and 2 grandchildren to share their story with. When McDonald's heard their story, they treated them to a special dinner to celebrate. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend, haul, or tow. Just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you.
Now get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $3,500 in total savings on a Ford F-150 XLT only at your Northland Ford dealers.
President's Day is a time to honor all presidents, past and present. And at King Furniture, we're giving you the opportunity to save some presidents with huge discounts throughout the entire store, up to 60% off.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
And right now, you can get 0% financing.
So save some presidents at King.
For the record, Franklin was not a president, but you can save him too. It's the President's Day sale going on right now at King Furniture.
Nice people.
Nice furniture.
Nice style.
To everyone who believes in tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you. So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
February is Career and Technical Education Awareness Month.
In the next 10 years, our area will need to fill over 15,000 jobs requiring a technical education. From healthcare to carpentry, these careers are in high demand.
Minnesota State College Southeast and News 8 want to encourage awareness of career and technical education programs and their many benefits.
Go to southeastmn.edu to learn more. Minnesota State College Southeast and News 8, keeping our community educated.
Hi, I'm Rick Teska, CEO of Strive Medicare and author of this book, The Medicare Breakdown, the Alphabet Soup of Medicare. We talk to people every day who are overwhelmed and confused by Medicare. So I've taken 40 years of experience and questions and laid it all out in simple to easy understand terms in the Medicare Breakdown that you can get for free at going to strivemedicare.com/book or call us at 608-784-8969 or stop by our office and get your copy today.
One final look at the next 8 days. We go into the 30s tomorrow. We have the alert day tomorrow, especially for the counties that's going to go under the winter storm warning and winter weather advisory at 3 a.m. We go back into the 40s Tuesday and Wednesday. Upper 20s, low 30s will be the rule for Thursday. The next weekend, we go back into the upper 30s, low 40s with a chance of precip on Sunday. You know that McDonald's story that we just ran?
Yes.
I'm now craving a McFlurry.
Well, go get one.
Yeah.
Tempting.
Tempting.
Tempting. That is if the ice cream machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, who's gonna say it? Thank you so much for watching News 8 Now. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow night.